JJ.
Oh, can you hear me?
Hey, yes.
Hello.
Okay, well, give me a second. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hi.
Hello. What do you want to talk about?
I first want to get something out of the way. Firstly, I'm glad specifically you, Eric, are on this show because you said you've taught special needs kids before, and I'm high functioning autistic. And as much as I want to say is I'm fine right now, I'm nervous and scared as shit that I might say something that's gonna fuck this all up.
You're good, brother, and that's totally fine. Appreciate it.
Okay, just wanted to get that out of the way, so just in case I end up saying something and saying something else that completely contradicts.
So you know the funny thing is, JJ, that's the whole premise of charitable listening, is we want to give you the benefit of the doubt because we want to have that meaningful, productive conversation, and we're not going to do that, at least so long as we can. So what did you want to talk about? What's up?
So yeah, my thing is I want to talk about is it reasonable to believe in superstitions like fairy tale monsters and stuff like that, but not believe in religious superstitions?
No, not at all. But it's also super common. Humans have done it for as long as we have recorded history.
Yeah. Also, the word superstition is descriptive, right? So the concept of a superstition is specifically something that is not backed up or replicatable or evidence-based, right? So there's a reason we call them superstitions. There are some things that people believe that might happen to be true coincidentally, but that doesn't necessarily mean that believing in superstitions is ever a good idea, religious-based or otherwise.
You can see that with a whole lot of different things that people do. Somebody having a pair of lucky socks. Is there anything about the socks that are lucky? No, but they feel better when they wear them. And maybe that placebo effect helps them. There are a lot of things that we see in the animal kingdom. There are experiments that were done by Skinner, who was able to make birds do a whole bunch of superstitious things. Mm-hmm. He varied when these birds would get their food, and they'd peck at the button and it wouldn't happen, but then they'd try it again and it would. But they thought, okay, well, I spun around and then pecked and then it worked. And so then you'd have these birds doing like these rituals and then pecking for their food because they thought that's what it is. Mm-hmm. We actually train ourselves to take on these kind of superstitious views. And it's pattern seeking. It's something that's just in the animal kingdom. It's not crazy or weird. It's human and it's biological.
Okay, just because as I said, I am a theist. But I have actually read the Bible, and it feels like you hear people say that you shouldn't read it literally, but then that just opens a whole bunch of holes. But that's a different topic. So I try to see like how the Bible could be real. I try to think of it the same way as I think of like superstitious stuff, but it just seems then why take it serious?
Agreed.
And that's when people start doing a whole song and dance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm only talking, when I say people, I mean those that I've talked to.
Right.
In real life.
Well, because they're using the best tools that they think they have. I mean, if you've been told this is how you understand the universe and you've never been really exposed to or have tried to use better tools, you're not going to come to the same conclusions, and some of those conclusions can be wrong. Education is the best way to fight it.
And that I wholeheartedly agree.
Cheers.
Okay.
Yeah. But was there anything else you wanted to talk about, or was that kind of it?
Actually, yeah, I think that we get. I'm good to cut it off here because I'm my arm is shaking so nervous that I feel like I'm about to drop my phone. So
No worries,
Yep.
man. That's okay.
So, yeah, big fan of the show. I've only been watching it for like half a year, but I have gone back and watched your older episodes. I enjoyed the conversation, even though I'm only just now joining it.
JJ, I'm glad that you're watching. You did great. This call was fantastic. It was clear. It was concise. It got us to a very good point.
Yeah.
And if you were a hugger and you were here, I'd give you a big hug.
Oh yeah. Actually, funny. I'm very. I don't know how. I think the best way to put it is I'm a quasi hugger. Like it's not that I'm in the mood. Just depends on who. And when I've seen you, Eric, yes, I would be happy to give you a hug.
Well, cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you, brother. I hope you have...
Also, real quick,
Yeah.
before we jump off, JJ, there are other ways to get to be included in the conversation as well. I just want to make sure you know some people calling in live is not the best way to have that conversation because it's nerve-wracking as fuck. I still get like nervous butterflies on my rides here to do the show. So that totally is understandable, but we do have a Discord and we have a Reddit and we have Facebook groups and we have a Twitter account. So if you're more comfortable joining in the conversation, being able to write things out and edit it and put that out there in that way, that's also something you could do. So definitely make sure to check that out.
I will definitely give that a look over.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Look forward to seeing you there.
Take care, man.
Okay, see you both. Goodbye.
Bye.